So no, on the opposite side, or
Yeah.
no, actually this is more your side. There's this guy I worked with at G&E, and I thought the guy was like
Hmm.
41 or something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this guy's he was like a new guy that started. He was he turned out to be an older dude,
Mm.
but I remember I was talking to him one time, and he was telling like all these stories like that, like because he had like been to prison for like not paying child support. He did like 2 years
Hell
in the
yeah,
pen
dude.
for
Let's
not paying child
go.
support, and so he was telling me all these stories, and I was like, man, these sound like stories like an old person would tell me. So I asked him, I was like, dude, how old are you? And he goes, oh, I'm 54. And I'm like, you're not 54. You're
Yeah, dude.
lying to my face.
Yeah.
Which like that would be a really weird thing to lie about, I guess. I wasn't really thinking about that. But no, he was like, yeah, I'm 54. And I was like, dude, I thought you were like 40.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I get that a lot. My dad, he's in his said his dad's in his like 70s, and people always think he's like 55
Well,
or something.
my dad and I have opposite ways of how a beard disguises you, right?
Yeah.
So when he has his beard growing out, it has grays in it. But when I have my beard, it's already so full when it's properly grown out that people literally ask if we're brothers.
Wait, no way,
For
dude. No
real,
way.
bro. For real. I'm like, huh?
That's
This is
crazy.
strange. I don't like this. He's literally twice my age, and somehow we're brothers now. This is awesome.
Dog, that means you must have like super high T. You can get a
Something,
lot of
bro.
you should start lifting weights.
Honestly,
Just get really big.
you know that there's a guy from like NCIS, some bullshit, like LA maybe, the bald guy, right?
Yeah.
He is fucking jacked. That guy is huge. That guy is like 240 pounds of muscle. And
Oh
I'm
shit.
like, and then you actually ask him what his age is. He's 50. I was like, what?
Oh, that guy's juicing. Come
Yeah, I
on.
was like,
That
how
guy's
the
on an
do you get that big? So I don't know. Maybe I'll have that guy's build in the next like 10 years.
Yeah, no, you should try and achieve that, I think. I think you need to be jacked. I think
Mm,
you need to be absolutely
mm.
yoked. I think that would round out any problems you're having or any doubts you have in your life. I think would be ironed out by being 240 of pure muscle.
Well, here is a thing that I don't remember if I brought up on the pod last week. Uh, I have solemnly sweared to not drink soda.
Really?
Mostly stemming from being told I am obese by my yearly check in doctor.
Holy shit, dude, that's mean.
Yeah, dude.
That's really
Um,
mean.
so they did a BMI index. I was 203 at 5'9", which is slightly in the obese range.
Oh yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, 203 is not that much. Like,
Well, yeah, you're
Jesus.
like 5'9", or yeah, you're 5'9". Like,
Yeah. I was like, that's not bad at all. How is that obese? And it triggered something in my head where my liberal side came out. And I was
you
like, you
thought
know what?
you'd being fat shamed.
Yeah, I'm going to drop at least 15 pounds this year. That's now the goal. We're
Yeah.
dropping 15. It. So I got rid of sodas from my daily rotation. I'm trying to narrow down snack food. And then the third thing, I don't even remember what the third thing was at this point. But I have taken up actually trying harder on losing weight than like ever before.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's only been like 10 days and I don't have like caffeine headaches or any of that. I
Yeah, you don't have
yeah.
like heroin style withdrawals
Yeah,
from
yeah, I'm
sugar.
fine, which is weird. Like I thought I would have weird ass headaches all the time, but when you replace a soda with like a water, it just balances that headache out, I guess.
Yeah, no, it absolutely does. I'm an alcoholic and I drink every night,
Mm.
so like literally I slam water all day
Mm-hmm.
because I go to bed and I know in the morning I'm gonna be dehydrated as fuck because of all the beer.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, no, straight up, like I slam hella water.
Mm.
One thing that helped me lose weight too and not be such a fat slob was fasting. I
Mm.
fast like some people.
Voluntarily or
Yeah, yeah.
involuntarily?
Oh yeah, voluntarily.
Okay.
I'm not gonna starve to death. I'm
Mm.
like I can afford shit.
Mm.
But no, for real. Like I do some people just do like an 8-hour fast. I do a 12-hour fast personally.
Mm.
Which is pretty extreme. I don't
Mm-hmm.
recommend it if you're not like familiar with fasting. But no, I recommend that if you do like a 6 to 8 hour fast and say like, hey, from the time I wake up to this time, I'm not going to eat anything,
Mm-hmm.
and then narrowing it down even more to like, I'm only going to eat meals. I'm not going to
Mm.
like snack or anything. That helps too. Um, but like, like on those meals, like you can't go like insane
Yeah.
and like just eat a shit ton of food,
Yeah.
but you also can't eat like a bird. You have to find like a
Yeah.
happy, like I'm serious. You have to
Well,
find like this happy medium.
uh,
It's trial
I
and error.
I just remembered what the third thing was. I used to do more than one serving of a food item at a time, and that would
Yeah.
also add to the weight. So I'm like, all right, well, we're doing one serving size too. Um, I again, I don't feel like I'm hungry all the time, which is good.
Yeah.
Uh, and honestly, I'll just say it. Doing all that shit in the span of like a week made me already feel like I lost a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I bet it did. Honestly, I mean, a lot of the time, I mean, there is a mindset kind of aspect to it.
Mm,
I think,
mm,
like there, excuse me. There's a phrase that's like, if you like look good, feel good.
yeah,
And I'm a firm believer in that. I think if you look good, you're gonna feel better, not just about yourself, but overall.
yeah.
Just I think your overall life improves if you like put effort into your appearance, whether that be losing weight or like fashion or
Mm.
whatever, all of the above. But I'm gonna open up fucking Task Manager right now so I can get rid of HP Support Assistant,
Okay,
man.
man.
It's just not fucking doing it. Here we go. Task Manager. Come on. Come on. Yeah, right here. Let's put a fucking bullet in this thing's head. Boom! Dead. Old Yeller. Lenny from of Mice and
No,
Men just did that to HP
no,
Support Assistant.
Lenny, no.
But did you feel bad when Lenny died? Did you ever watch the movie or read the
I
book?
I was thinking you were talking about Red Dead Redemption 2 for a second, where they're running away from the
No.
bank on the rooftop, and you hear Lenny, and you look around, and Lenny gets shot in the back and dies.
It's kind of a similar thing, Mice and Men and Lenny
Mm,
dying, because there's two guys in each thing. They're both named Lenny.
yeah.
I think they both get shot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the reason that they're there in the first place is because they're running from something. And of Mice and Men, I think they're running from Lenny killing another woman or something like that. Lenny did something wrong
Holy
in that
shit.
book. I don't remember what it was. He did that poor retarded guy Lenny did
Mm,
another bad thing and he killed something he shouldn't
mm-hmm.
have, I think. And they're like, "Well, I guess we got to dip." So, I mean, you know, I think Red Dead 2 plagiarized a lot
Mm.
from of Mice and Men. Personally, that's
Well,
my honest opinion.
well, my hot take is that Red Dead Redemption 2 is a dream.
Who's dreaming it?
John Marston. Every single time that you wake up as John Marston in Red Dead Redemption 1, that is a chapter of Red Dead Redemption 2. That is my headcanon. That's my hot take.
Damn, dude, I never really played Red Dead 1, and I only got halfway through Red Dead 2. So, at this
Yeah.
point, with all this Epstein file nonsense, I'm going to
Well,
say you're right. I'm going to say you hit the
apparently,
nail
the
on the
guy
head.
that wrote Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto
The
5,
guy that
he,
apparently the guy that wrote the
yeah,
Epstein file.
yeah, apparently, he was at Epstein parties, and his
Wait,
brother
what?
was at Epstein parties.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the guy that like led development for Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead was at the parties, bro.
What the
The
fuck?
Hauser guys, they were both
Yeah.
there. They were both there.
Dude, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually insane.
Also,
I
the
would
guy
like
from Ubisoft, not Ubisoft, but the guy from
Activision,
Activision.
Bobby Kotick.
And then I heard something about like uh, somebody from EA.
There probably was because Jeffrey Epstein talked to Bobby Kotick about microtransactions and said that this is the. I'm serious. This is in the
Yeah.
files. He was basically saying how microtransactions are like the future of making money in gaming, and not long after that, every game published by Activision was like had hella
Yeah, dude.
microtransactions. So it
Fucking
wouldn't surprise me if
Destiny 1,
Epstein.
dude. Fuck.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Epstein not only went to Jewish Bobby Kotick, but whoever the fuck else from EA and Ubisoft, because Jeffrey was a known gamer. He was known to play video games, which still to this day just blows me away
Yeah,
that that
he
guy.
definitely was saying the N word to certain
Oh,
YouTubers back in the
he
day,
was saying,
bro.
dude, he was probably machine gunning the fucking N word like
He
every
was
match.
fucking he was fighting Wings of Redemption under the unlimited UAV account and going, "You
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
boop," every
yeah.
time he died.
Yeah, no, actually, like insider sources tell me that Syndicate was not the one playing Wings in that 1v1.
Ooh.
It was actually Jeffrey Epstein,
Ooh, that's some
and Syndicate
interesting
was on the mic.
lore.
Yeah,
Syndicate was just on Skype. He wasn't playing.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, dude. I had a black guy tell me that recently, so I think
damn.
it's true.
That honestly, that might be true. But you
It
know
is
what
true.
is not true?
What's not true? Tell me what's not
Uh,
true.
I was staying up in the late hours of the night last night, and I pull up
Gooning.
twitter.com and I find boycott Smosh is trending.
Why? What did they do?
Uh, so, for context, and honestly, the whole story of it, Noah Grossman is a member of Smosh. He's been there for like a decade. He is from Israeli descent. He labels himself as a Jew. Um, and he was literally just protecting his heritage with how he comments about the current climate over there. And everybody took it as, oh my god, this guy is pro Netanyahu. This guy's a bad Jew. Fuck him. Fuck Smosh. Let's fucking can it all. And I was like, what?
I went to open the soundboard and I accidentally hit the leave the call button. Leave.
Honestly, that's a better end to that bit. But yeah, they were trying to cancel Smosh over protecting Noah Grossman, who didn't say any of those things.
He
He
probably
literally
did.
didn't say, "Oh, I love Netanyahu. I praise this guy." He
Well,
didn't
what
say
was he
any of
saying?
that shit.
What was he saying?
He literally was just talking about how he wanted to protect the Israeli relatives he has, and that's it.
Come
That is
on,
it.
dude.
And
Come on.
and apparently that was enough for the Smosh community to pretty much satanize this guy.
He probably. I mean, if he goes to the synagogue, he worships Satan. I mean, there's no way around it. Is he a synagoguer? Does he go to the
No,
synagogue?
no.
Okay. Okay, he
He's
probably
a
is a good Jew.
Californian who just has very deep roots, and that's about it, bro.
Listen,
That's about it. And they were canning Smosh over it. It was like, what?
I have very deep roots here in LA. It was promised to us 4,000 years ago. It would be funny. It would be funny if he did just go out and was just like, Benjamin Netanyahu, that's my guy right there. If he was actually doing that.
Well,
just dribbling down.
When there's microaggression groupies on Twitter.com, which is literally 90% of it, I just don't care enough at this point in time to be like, oh yeah, I understand the idea of being mad about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they go out of their way to say, boycott Smosh, and they're tweeting about the boycott about Smosh. The point of a boycott is to not mention the thing you're fucking boycotting.
Outside of saying you're boycotting it.
Yeah. So they kept tweeting, I'm boycotting Smosh. You are still talking about the fucking company. You're still talking about the channel, tweeting out, I am voluntarily boycotting Smosh. You are still talking about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense why they did that, but that's all I was reading up on last night, and I was like, dude, I just want to complete this shitty Mass Effect game, and all I keep fucking seeing is boycott Smosh tweets. What is this crap on my feed?
Yeah. Smosh is actually Hebrew for kill the babies. I should. Damn, if I would have known that was going on and my Twitter still wasn't banned, I probably would have started tweeting shit like that, like what just lying about what Smosh means.
I can't believe Smosh wouldn't hire more white people. Would be a tweet I could see from your account.
I would use an AI deepfake. I would use an AI deepfake for to create a picture of Ian and Anthony from Smosh, like with their arms around Epstein on each side. They're hanging out with Jeff. Bro.
That's awesome
what I would
image.
do. Hanging out with Jeff, dude.
Oh man.
Do you think Jeff was a fan of Molester Moon? Actually, yeah, I bet he was honestly, a fan of Molester Moon.
That's probably the last video he ever watched on YouTube.
Yeah, that's probably his favorite Smosh video is Molester
He probably
Moon.
has it in his liked videos playlist on his YouTube account, bro.
Yeah, he was watching it and he was like, man, this is a great idea. And the next child that he molested, he's like he just comes in with the moon costume on.
Oh, God.
And is just going, I'm gonna molest you, like in the video. He's just doing a fucking character bit.
All right. So this is the first in a hot minute, like 2 weeks, where I open a pack on the.
Oh, are we gonna rip a pack on the fucking pod, dude?
Yeah,
Holy shit!
Today I have the KR Max basketball cards. 7 high-tech cards per pack.
High-tech? Like what the fuck does that mean?
I can only assume I will get Iron Man armor as a result.
Oh, okay. That actually sounds pretty cool.
I really do like the pack opening segment that I spontaneously put into the pod every week now.
Yeah, every week. We didn't do it last week.
Yeah, every other week. Every other week.
Whenever we remember to do it.
Yeah, whenever I have the budget. The podcast budget of $0 to work with.
The podcast budget.
All right, I got Tony Dumas in a cute little purple holographic card.
Tony Dumbass, dude.
Yeah,
holy
bro.
Shit.
Oh, this guy has an unfortunate last name. Greg Minor.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Next on the list here is Monty Williams, who's actually a
I was
notable
hoping
basketball player.
that guy's name would be funny too, but Williams is not a very funny name.
Derek Alston. He's covering up a guy in the photo.
Damn, he's frame mogging that
Yeah, he's
guy.
frame mugging the fuck out of
Frame
him.
mogging him like that frat leader did to Clavicular.
We could talk about Clavicular right after this.
We should talk about Clavicular and his jester gooning.
I got Jim
Florentine
McIlvaine.
McIlvaine. I had a teacher in high school named Mrs. McIlvaine.
Oh hell
Absolute wench. She looked like a witch.
yeah!
She actually looked like a witch.
There's Shawnell Scott. There you go.
That guy's got 2 first names.
Yeah, dude. And then
That's a problem.
Glenn Robinson, who I also know is a very good basketball player.
Yeah, dude, being a black guy named Glenn has to be crazy. That's like an old white guy name, I feel like.
I do have roughly 6 more packs on the side.
Dude,
but
they
that
had
is
a
the
whole,
end of the card segment.
They had a whole never mind. I think they were baseball cards. I don't think you care about baseball cards.
Oh, I have baseball. Usually I try to look into getting Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah, but I saw they had at the Ace Hardware I went into to go get some stuff.
Okay.
They had a full sealed booster box that they were selling for $40. And I was on the job, so I wasn't really like super committed to the idea, but I'm if they're still there next time I go, I might just buy them and mail them to you as a gift. I think that would be pretty cool.
Well, I started noticing that I get packs so often right now that my brain went, why didn't I send some to Shane so he can fucking open them for Christmas, bro? Why did I not send Shane cards?
You don't gotta get me nothing, dude.
So that is an idea of, communication, I suppose. But speaking of Clavicular, he got fucking wrecked recently.
He got mogged?
He was on the Adam Friedland show, friend of the show. Adam Friedland.
Yeah. And I saw half.
He was embarrassed to be there the entire time.
Really?
Yeah.
Explain this more to me.
Clavicular is a 19-year-old turning 20 this year who is known for looks maxing, which, according to TikTok.com,
don't forget jester gooning.
And also jester. There's a bit of gesturing in there. He
Jester
calls people
gooning.
jesters.
Jester gooning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gesturing means like you're just making an ass of yourself instead of trying to be cool.
Yeah.
So he just calls people a fucking joke every time they do some stupid shit. Clavicular is a guy who has definitely gone into plastic surgery a few times.
You think he has?
He has definitely done so.
Has he admitted to it?
I don't think he has, but it definitely looks that way with how his chin is.
Slander, dude.
With how his chin is, with how his nose is.
You're like a human being can't be born that way when you look at Clavicular.
Yeah. And
he looks. Are you saying he looks unnatural, like some kind of like extraterrestrial?
In a way, he looks like that weird millionaire guy that looks like he went from a British guy to like fucking Connor from Detroit Become Human. That fucking guy.
The Bogendorf twins.
One of them, maybe. Yeah.
Hold on. Let's pull up. Is the chat gonna be in this?
I don't know. I might be able to do some weird cutting if I remember where this is at.
I might be able to get a GIF of the Bogendorf.
I could probably just search an image and remember the timestamp.
Are you talking about this guy?
No, not at all.
Whoops. That's one of the Bogendorf twins.
But Clavicular promotes bone mashing, which is punching the fuck out of your face for your bones to be more prominent.
We should try that on the show sometime.
Honestly, that might be one of our sketch ideas in the future.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that'd be
Bone
pretty.
mashing to the extreme, and we like have a ball peen hammer directed at our
Yeah,
skulls.
I have a sawzall.
Yeah, dude. uh, but on top of that, like, I gotta scroll up because the GIF keeps like flashbanging me. But yeah, Clavicular is this weird case where he saw a trend of what maxing is. I believe a couple episodes I mentioned how maxing works. And he's brought it to an extreme where even his girlfriend has done things to looks max.
For real?
Yeah, he
What
recommends
the
like
fuck did she do?
certain like dietary supplements for people to make them look quote unquote more attractive and not jester like. Um
Wait, he's quoted as saying more attractive and not jester-like.
yes. Yes.
Dude,
Uh
this guy honestly is taking shots at me
so
with the whole jester
yeah,
calling out,
man.
dude.
Yeah,
I don't
man,
know
it's
if I
crazy.
like this clavicular guy. I think he might be an asshole.
So this girl, um they showed like a before and after, and the way that she has to take supplements, it's like 10 milligrams of whatever crazy bullshit drug a day.
Yeah, yeah. 10 milligrams Anavar, 12 milligrams.
What?
Oh, fuck. My voice. What? Yeah, no. Yeah, it's so cold, and he's like, here's the supplements you need to take. Anavar.
Uh-huh. What?
What? Tren.
What?
Uh, what's another fucking steroid, dude? You gotta help me out. Yeah.
Fucking
Uh,
anabolic. Just say
uh,
anabolic, bro.
um, Anabolic.
What?
Oh, you gotta help me out.
uh,
What's
Fucking ketamine.
did I
Does
say?
ketamine
Did I
count?
say Tren? Did I say
Yeah,
Tren
you
yet?
did say trend. Does ketamine
Uh,
count?
TRT.
Oh, that is a good
What?
one. What?
Oh, dude, quick interjection.
Yeah.
The crackheads downstairs are fighting and slamming. I just thought everyone know.
They don't want to hear you talk about hormone replacement therapy up
That's
here,
probably
bro.
why. Probably why they heard Stone Cold up here talking about. Yeah, here's the steroids my girlfriend takes.
Fuck yeah, bro. But yeah, Clavicular just got fucking super embarrassed on Adam Friedland's show because Adam Friedland does not look anywhere close to Clavicular's ideal person.
No.
So he's just like not into it at all. I feel like if Clavicular was on like Trainwreck's old podcast, he would love the fuck out of that. But
Well, I
since
don't really
he's
care what Clavicular likes because I'm finding out I don't like this guy.
but since he was on Adam Friedland's show, like he did not like any of that shit. He had a camera guy who was like literally like 17 and
Yeah,
interjecting
yeah,
himself in the fucking interview, and I was like, what is this shit?
yeah. No, I saw that aspect. They even brought him in front of the camera,
Yeah,
and
they
Adam
were like,
was
what's your name, what's
down.
your age, what do you fucking do with this guy?
Yeah. No, Adam actually, I think
Mm,
he really fucked with that guy because I saw a clip from it, and some of the shit Clavicular was saying, I was like, oh, that's funny. Like, I bet he's
mm,
playing a character.
mm.
And then
No,
I watched the interview, and I was like, this guy's not playing a character at all. It would be
no.
like he would honestly be
Clavicular's
better off.
fucking scary, bro. He's like a
Yeah, he would
fucking
be.
robot.
He'd be like way better if that was a character, and he was
Mm,
like hamming it up.
mm.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like that would be way. I would like him if he was doing all of that like with like an ironically, but he's not.
Yeah,
Um,
I think he's like a spoiled rich kid type too, for sure. Like unless unless he's just been benefiting from Kick.com live streaming that fucking
No,
much.
that's a rich kid, dude. He looks like I can just smell it on him. He did not come from
Yeah.
any sort of hardship.
I feel like if you look in the history books of people that are just super arrogant and don't deserve a lot of what they have, it's like Huck to a girl and then this fucking guy now. like, like it's
Well, like
pretty fucking clear to me.
it's like I was saying like at the beginning of the episode, I think like yeah, you should go out of your way to look good because it'll make you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
But like having this microscopic fucking focus
Yeah.
on
Like, I think Clavicular
your
was like,
looks,
you can't
that's
play
wrong.
video games. You can't be interested in sports. You can't watch videos. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what the fuck would you do then? Just fucking read books and shit yourself? Like, what kind of shit is that, bro?
well, it's like the thing is he probably doesn't read books. That does not look like a guy that's like
No.
if he does, he's reading like Percy Jackson
Yeah.
series, like or Harry Potter or something, and thinks he's an
Yeah.
intellectual. But like, nah, man, I wish that guy was playing a character because it would be really funny if he was.
Mm,
But he just seems like a self-absorbed douche,
mm.
and I think that and hey, maybe women do like that. I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know.
bad with women.
Maybe one of his
Obviously,
live stream viewers will send a link to this podcast, and we can have him on the podcast.
yeah, I don't think,
I
yeah,
don't think
actually,
so,
yeah, I would,
but
I would like to dress
that'd be
that guy
cool.
down, but
That'd be kind of cool.
no, I don't know. I just think that guy's a dick because really, what looks maxing really boils down to is like looking better to get bitches and not really doing it for yourself.
Yeah,
Uh, and
he said something
first
like
of
he
all, well,
had
let me
200
finish here. Let
partners.
me, yeah, let me finish here. So the real way to actually like get girls and to get girls to like you is you have to have game. It's
Mm-hmm.
all that like not all that really matters, but what really matters with picking up chicks is your game. If you
Mm-hmm.
got good game, you're gonna have a better time. It don't matter how you look, realistically. That's how like I've seen like everybody's seen like a hot chick with some busted ass boyfriend, and they're
Fucking
like,
sniper wolf type shit.
yeah, and you're like, how did that fucking retard pull this fucking dime piece? And it's like because he has game, he's cool. Like his
Yeah.
personality makes him cool and desirable to be around. And like that's pretty much what it boils down to at the end of the day when it
Mm.
comes to attractiveness. I think this whole looks maxing thing, uh, like I said, I think you should put effort into your appearance. You should try to look good, and you should like be able to look in the mirror and be like, yeah, I look damn good. I'm ready to go out on the town, fucking, whatever. But no, the main thing is like you have to be a likable person.
Mm.
And
Mm-hmm.
part of the reason I don't get pussy is because I'm a bad guy. And
Part of the reason why I don't get pussy is because I'm the fucking Joker, apparently.
I
And
was
no one
getting
likes the
pussy
Joker.
the other day, and she realized that I was a bad guy, and she stopped fucking me, and I was like, time to download Grinder and have sex with a man.
Honestly, at this day and age, that is fine to do.
Yeah, no, it is fine to do.
But
Actually, I saw a
Clavicular
meme.
is so afraid of his masculinity being fragile that if you even ask, "Have you done anything with dudes?" he like does the ew icky reaction to it.
Really?
Yeah,
Is he on record of doing that? Like, hey, are
yeah,
you
dude.
gay?
He's like, no bros, no bros. Whenever he's in like
Oh,
a
that's fake.
social
That's
communication.
fake, bro. That's so fake. He definitely fucked or got fucked by a dude once. All those dudes that are about not all of them, but a lot of them that are like about like masculinity, and they might have this like kind of right wing kind of aura about them. Most of them are like kind of gay.
Mm.
Most of them are at least kind of gay. And Nick Fuentes, I firmly believe, is a homosexual. I know. I'm wearing his fucking hat, and I'm saying that.
Mm.
And Yeah, like first of all, there's the Destiny thing where it's like
Yeah.
allegedly Destiny sucked his dick. But there is also a time that people apparently fucking forgot about where Nick Fuentes was looking something up on stream and accidentally there was gay porn there. Which is like, what other reason would there be gay porn on his computer? He's watching it and jacking off to it. That's
Mm,
why.
mm.
And it's like I don't think. Well, I could go on a whole tangent about the modern state of Nick Fuentes, but personally, I don't care if he jacks off to gay porn. If I'm being completely honest, if he's like if he likes dudes, I don't care. What I do care about is that he's compromised by Israel now. I'm a firm believer of this. They finally got to him. And no, so basically Nick Fuentes has been saying some very strange shit that's very out of character, and it's to the extent where a close friend of mine who is a known Marxist,
Mm.
he sent me a video of Nick Fuentes talking about how he's like, oh, all these people say that like Hitler's so cool, Hitler's so cool. And then Nick goes like,
It did
he did it.
freeze. Okay, you're back.
I guess they don't want me talking
They
about
were a bit
I mean,
afraid of what you
yeah,
were saying.
yeah.
They were a
But
little bit afraid.
no, he's like Hitler killed blah 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 amount of people. He did a genocide or whatever. Like he was gonna turn people into second class citizens. And there was another one that happened like last month where he was like, "Come on, guys, Jeffrey Epstein's cool."
Okay,
Um,
bro.
he's they weren't
Okay.
trafficking. They weren't here. I'll do my best Nick Fuentes impression. They weren't trafficking 9-year-olds. They were trafficking 16, 17-year-olds.
It's
That's
still
not
not.
that
It's
bad.
still not good. You
That's what
can't.
he
You
said.
can't protect that shit. That's still not good.
Yeah, he said it's not that bad.
What?
So like this is my conspiracy theory, right? So he's saying all this shit. Oh yeah, my Marxist friend, his response was, "What's this guy's fucking problem nowadays?" Like he's used to like hearing Fuentes just go out there and be like, "Yeah, the Nazis are cool. Yeah, the Nazis are cool. They dressed cool. They looked cool. They represented a white brotherhood, like going on
Mm,
these tangents."
mm.
But no, he was like, "What the fuck is this guy's problem?" And what I think happened. So, um, the first week of this year,
Mm.
for the first time, Nick didn't like. Maybe not the first time, but like I believe this was an unannounced thing. And even if it was announced, I still think it's suspect because the guy streams like every fucking day,
Mm.
basically,
Mm.
except I think Sunday. So he's gone for the entire first week of the year. There's no streams, no nothing, right? He
Yeah.
comes back and he has a beard. Who are known for growing beards?
Um, German men. Do you like that gif I put in?
Oh, let me. Yeah, yeah.
Fucking sombrero, bro.
So anyhow, people that like beards, the hats are smaller. We'll put it that way. Um, but no. So he grows his beard. He's like, I don't know. I don't believe he's ever really grown out a beard before. But I was like, okay, he looks good with the beard. And then he's seen hanging out with like Sneeko. I think like previously aforementioned enemy of the show Clavicular was there. And there was like a couple other like internet right wingers. They went to a club. They played hold on, let me pull up the soundboard so I can say the title of the song. Actually, I don't even think the N word's in the title of the song. I just want to use the bleep. But they freaking got freaking Heil Hitler going on the club's
Close,
God damn, dude.
close enough.
Shit. But no, so and he's not been known to my knowledge to really hang out with like that crowd, especially because Sneeko is known for supporting pedophilia.
Mm.
And so yeah, that happened. I was like, okay, whatever. And then, he started saying that, saying shit that is very out of character for him. And I think during that week, there was a sit down with some guys from Israeli intelligence or something Israel adjacent saying like, "Hey, if you want to keep doing this, if you want to keep, making money, if you want your mom to stay alive, uh,
Damn.
you're gonna change your whole rhetoric. Not his whole rhetoric, but like you're gonna change your line of questioning on Israel,
Mm.
Jeffrey Epstein, and all this stuff because Nick was just like one of the like forefront people really out there. Like I'm serious.
Yeah.
He was like one of the people at the forefront of exposing these people, and now he's like backstepping and making all these weird statements, and it reminds me of when Candace Owens got compromised by the Israelis because she was on that whole Erica Kirk train, really like criticizing Erica Kirk, saying Charlie was murdered, this stuff. And then Erica Kirk invited her to a dinner,
Mm.
and Candace went. She probably had no choice in the matter. You never know. Um, but no, Candace went, and then she comes out of this dinner tweeting like, "Oh, I was wrong about Erica Kirk. I was wrong about Charlie Kirk."
Yeah, that's a
She's like
bit
on air, like,
strange. That's a bit
yeah, she's on air
weird.
praising Erica Kirk, saying like, this Charlie Kirk thing is just like, you know, it's nothing. He was assassinated, and I think the same thing happened to Nick Fuentes, if I'm being
Mm.
completely honest. And no, it sucks. It honestly sucks. And there's another aspect to it because the same friend that asked me what the fuck is this guy's problem also asked me, uh, or no, he didn't ask me anything. He told me he was like, "Hey, Fuentes is a Fed," which
I mean,
I don't. At
yeah,
the time,
maybe.
at the time now he is. Now he definitely is now. But like back then, it's like I don't think he was a Fed, but he
Mm.
was like the algorithm was definitely pushing his shit for a
Mm.
reason. What that reason is entirely, I don't know. I honestly think it boils down to being able to track people that hold quote unquote anti-Semitic views,
Mm.
and they're gonna put me and like a lot of other people I know, um, and they're gonna put us in a database so that it's easier to like hunt us down when they eventually revoke the First Amendment when it comes to criticizing Israel.
I guess that might be a part of the Board of Peace or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah, Board of Peace, that just sounds like some deep state malarkey to like fuck people's lives up. But no,
Yeah.
that's my like conspiracy theory regarding the whole like Nick Fuentes shift
Mm.
in talking points because it's very strange. He was also on Alex Jones, I think, not long after that, who uh I don't know. I haven't even delved into Alex Jones as to his connections with like deep state stuff. I know that for a long time he wasn't, but I don't know. I feel like after the lawsuit stuff changed for him, and similar to Candace and Nick, he probably had a talking to about certain things. But I'm not entirely sure when it comes to Alex Jones. Just Nick Fuentes and Kansas, I'm for sure had a talk with some
Mm.
type
Mm-hmm.
people, and you know now they're compromised by evil.
Did you know that people are still looking at the assassination footage of of our good friend Charlie Kirk? Good friend,
Really, people are still
shaking my head a little. But
analyzing former friend of the show because he's dead, Charlie Kirk.
yeah, dude. Um, and they were like, "Oh, isn't it weird that this guy grabbed something and ran and then passed it over to another guy and swapped it for something else?" And for some reason, this poster, um, they called it a detonator swap.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
And
there's a
I don't
conspiracy that
know.
Charlie Kirk was killed by by the microphone exploding, not a gunshot. And there's a fairly like that conspiracy actually has some fairly good traction behind it, in my opinion.
Well, if we remember the Joe Biden mask occurrence of 2020 to 2024, right? I staunchly believe that somebody put a effect known as a jib on Charlie Kirk's neck.
Oh, are you a Charlie Kirk truther, dude?
I think the jib, which is a bullet wound to your neck or anywhere else on your body in a film, it pops open and blood spills out. Now, the way that the neck recoils in my head makes me think that maybe he was like applying pressure so that it could pop open. That that's just how I was looking at it recently. And I don't think that we're seeing all we're supposed to see about it.
Definitely not.
The way that his neck shoots backwards like that. It makes me think there was a film jib on his neck. He pulled back, it popped, and then he fell. Now, that may not be true. It literally most likely is that guy just had a 308 round directly in his neck. But
Not a 3.
I think we've discussed which caliber it was before. But,
Probably 5.56 or
but
9
at the
mil.
same time, it would still do that damage on that bullet too. So
It would do worse
know,
with a
man.
308. No, it would a 308 to the neck would blow your neck apart.
Yeah, I think we
It would.
discussed this before.
And the bullet itself that was used was actually a 30-06, which is even fucking bigger.
Yeah, dude.
And that probably would have taken his head off of his
Yeah.
his head would have been removed, I feel like, at that point. If not, it would have been hanging off by like threads of muscle and flesh and viscera.
But realistically, I still think it's an actual death. It's not just a gib or jib. I keep mixing the word. But it was, for a minute there, a proper theory on what they did.
Yeah, there are actually like Kirk truthers that think that he's still alive and that was all a setup. And I think you could probably chop it up with them pretty good about that. Me personally, I want to say Charlie Kirk is dead, but at this point, with everything we've been seeing, it's like, dude, who knows?
Well, you want to know something goofy?
Yeah, but I also have something I saw in the Epstein files. I just remembered that we need to talk about. It's worth it.
Let me just mention real quick that Charlie Kirk had the same haircut from 2013 on his head when he died. Like the same exact. He literally a Happy New Year's on December 31st, 2013 tweet. Same exact hair. Bro. How is that possible?
How is that
possible? 12 years later, same fucking hair, bro.
That's what? Crazy, bro. Did not like he could have got a fade or something. I mean, come on. Like, what the fuck? Change it up, dude.
The only fade
I had a fade for a while,
bro.
Yeah. But no, what I wanted to get to is you know how my little side gig is going on YouTube and searching up gang stalking and then going to like most recently posted.
Yeah.
Turns out those guys might have a dog in the fight here, because in the Epstein files they talked about I forget what it was called. It was like electronic remote communication or something. I forget. I don't know. I'm probably butchering that. But no, according to the Epstein files, the government has technology that can make you hear voices and hallucinate. And the government actually does that to people, and they monitor them.
Holy shit.
And for the reason why I do not know, but according to the Epstein files, the government does this, is they implant like literally schizophrenia into people, and then they just start following them around, so that it drives these people crazy, and it can also replicate like feelings. You know how like people that like are gang stalkers are like, there's a transmitter in my arm, and they start like jabbing at it with a fucking butter knife. Yeah, no, like it can make you feel shit like that. So yeah, I found that out like last Saturday, and that shit blew my mind. I was like, dude, I've been making fun of these people for so long, and they're actually right. And it makes you think, if the
Yeah.
fucking schizos are right, what the fuck else is there? I mean, they're like, the deep state is probably actually lizard people
Well,
at this point.
you know what really got me for a loop on Instagram Reels recently?
Yeah.
Apparently, there is a parasitic worm that certain high level people get put into their eyeball, and it
Yes.
straps around their optical nerve into their brain.
Yes.
I I just saw one video about it, and I was like, I don't know.
Dude,
That
no,
might
I
be
think
a thing.
that it probably definitely is a thing, because there's like a trend with like world leaders all across the world. A lot of them, like, if you know they're involved with Israel, like it really becomes a sobering experience.
Yeah,
Um where they have these black eyes. They always have a black eye, and it happens to like all these elites. They're always showing up with black eyes, and it's like, no, these guys have bodyguards. They didn't get into a fight. Most of the time, they're like, oh well, I fell down and got a black eye, and it's like, no, you put a fucking
yeah,
parasitic worm in your fucking
yeah,
eyeball,
dude.
and it like somehow makes you more evil.
It's
So
crazy that
I believe in.
I was playing Plague Inc. Recently in the past like 3 weeks, and you can use a parasitic worm infection. And then I start getting like Instagram reels about this like yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Like it's really fucking weird. It's weird shit.
They listen to us. I mean, all the fucking time.
Well, like if you mention, "Oh, I'm a fan of pro wrestling superstar Chavo Guerrero," aloud next to your phone, 3 weeks from now, you're going to get an Instagram reel of Chavo Guerrero. And you're going to be like,
Shabbos,
where the fuck
Shabbos,
did this come from?
Shabbos Guerreren bomb. How about that one?
Yeah, dude.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna do a pile driver on you.
Something that may be more conspiracy than anything that, like, I brought up today, to be truthful, is how YouTube does ads. If you have a webcam on your device and you're watching a video, I feel like they're looking through your camera phone, like your phone camera, your webcam, and they are watching to see if you're paying attention. And if you look away for like 5 seconds, an ad starts. I swear, in the past like week, every time that I've looked away to play the game on my other screen, ad.
Dude, you gotta do science to figure
Like,
that one out.
like it's really fucky how that works. And then it's the same thing with my phone camera. If I'm in the shower, right, and I'm listening to a video and the video's like above my shower, and I look away for like 10 seconds, there's an ad. What
Yeah,
is
that's
that?
ridiculous.
What is
I
that?
well, I mean, like, I can't test it myself because I have YouTube Premium and I refuse to watch ads. I hate advertising
Mm,
with a burning passion.
mm.
But you should definitely put that to the metal. I think you should
It's just
do
like
that, because it wouldn't
very
surprise me
weird.
at all.
It's really
It
fucking
wouldn't
weird.
surprise me, dude.
Like, I don't know if they're using like some back door to look at your fucking camera. Did you see the
I mean, they
Super
could.
Bowl ad where they're like, a neighborhood dog is missing and
Yeah,
we're going to
yeah,
use
the
ring
surveillance
cameras to
state.
fucking find this dog and we're going to make a network to find this dog.
Yeah, the fucking surveillance state
Yeah,
technology. Yeah,
it's the
I
same
I
thing
heard
with
about
this.
that.
It's the same thing with this, where you're looking away for 10 seconds, you're playing Minecraft or something, you're just trying to vibe to a Wendigoon video, and then 10 minutes later, ad. Or instantly, right as I turn my head, ad. Like, what is that shit, man? I
Yeah,
just
that would
want to listen
infuriate
to
the fuck
Windigoon,
out of me.
bro.
Yeah, I
So,
mean,
I don't
I
know,
don't know.
man.
Everything's just getting worse, dude.
Yeah.
I tell you what, man. The one thing I started playing Space Marine 2
Mm.
Warhammer 40K
Mm-hmm.
because I beat the first one
Okay.
the other night, and it was pretty good. So I wanted to play the second one. Logan was like, "Dude, you got to get the second one and play with me. Like, it's gonna be a lot of fun." So I ended up installing it, and I gotta say, man, that's a they did a good job on that
Mm.
game, dude.
Mm.
There's no advertisements everywhere. There's no like I'm pretty sure you can like do microtransactions to get like in-game currency to buy armor and shit, but it's like you can also earn that through like the grind, which is much better in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um and it's just like a fun game to play. Like it's not I don't like it doesn't feel super complex. It reminds me of like the old days,
Mm.
where like with like Gears of War 2, for example, because the game kind of reminds me of Gears of War. Um,
Yeah.
but no, I like it just where it's like, dude, you just sit down and play the fucking thing. There's like some progression. It's not like,
Mm.
there's not like, oh, here's the daily challenges, here's the weekly
Yeah.
challenges, like to
You
earn
have
COD
to
points.
complete the battle pass by June 15th. Or,
Yeah, there's no
no
fucking
bullshit.
there's no fucking gay battle pass or anything, like,
there's
it's
no
just a game.
there's no battle pass that eats my whole cock and and has sex with me. There's no battle pass that does that.
Yeah,
Oh
there's not a battle
man.
pass literally essentially pressuring me into sex so that I can complete it. But, no, it's just a game, dude. It's a fucking game, and it's fun. Like,
Mm.
I'll admit, I only really started cracking into it last night, but no, it's like it's a good game, and it's like it's what I've been looking for in gaming for so fucking long.
Mm.
Is just something I can just sit down and play. I don't got to worry about or stress about shit. Um,
Well, the grandiose game that I finally got done with, and it was a grind, and I didn't like the story that much. Bang. I
Mass
got
Effect.
I got done with Mass Effect Andromeda this morning. And I uninstalled that fucker as soon as I beat it.
Was it a
So,
piece of shit?
uh, it's like a 6.
Like a
Apparently, there's a
6.
multiplayer mode, but the servers are dead for it because
Oh,
BioWare is like nearly out of business or out of business. So that's not good.
yeah,
Um,
no.
but yeah, it's a good like 6 out of 10, and it was a part of the game list I have going. Uh, so I knocked that out. I think the next game on the list I want to get through is Arkham Asylum. Finally, I literally put it away for like a year, so I need to fucking play Batman again.
Yeah,
But
Batman.
yeah,
Dude, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just think that if I got into Space Marine 2, which is what Logan's been trying to brainwash me into
Dude,
for
it's
like
free
three
on game.
months.
Dude, it's free on Game Pass.
I have Essential. I don't have Premium. You need
What the fuck?
Premium to get Warhammer.
Dude, get premium and get it on Game Pass. Come on.
I don't want to convert my shit, man.
No, you can do it, dude. It'll be fun. It'll be awesome. It'll be the greatest
Honestly,
thing you.
that might be the first gameplay on the channel.
That would honestly be sick, dude.
That might be the first gameplay on the channel. It would be
Speak,
pretty nice.
speaking of Warhammer, real quick. So I have this model right here. You see, he has like this axe and this mace.
Mm-hmm.
He has a sidearm and
Hell yeah,
sword.
bro.
It's a sword.
Ooh.
Why does he need a sword? He already has 2 melee weapons.
Cause
That
he's
one doesn't make a whole
awesome and
dollars to
cool
me.
and sick and awesome and cool and sick, bro.
Well, I wish he had a gun. That's where I'm at.
I wish he had a fucking Second Amendment rifle in his arm. That's all I ever
Well, like
wanted.
what's like I'm trying to build a unit right now, and it's annoying as fuck because I didn't really think about my guns, my weapon loadout when I was building these guys. So now I'm kind of in this spot where I'm like, well, I guess I got to build the other 5 Plague Marines I have in that combat patrol that I didn't plan on building. So now I have to do that. It's fine though. It's fine. I'm building a Chaos Rhino right now. It's like a tank, armored personnel carrier.
Hell
It's
yeah, bro.
it's frustrating.
It makes your weenus really, really painful, and it's not the fun. It's not the fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think, well, I started doing it last night when I was drunk, so I think that's why I have the opinion that it's hard. But everybody online says it's easy, so I should probably just shut up. I think that's the proper plan.
Well, I believe that is the end of this week's Northwest Trenches episode.
Yeah, man.
I did enjoy this one a lot. So
Yep.
hopefully we can talk more about Clavicular next time, including his vehicular manslaughter situation.
The clavicular manslaughter situation.
And
Wait, does he actually have that?
he did hit a guy with his
Oh my,
car.
we got that sometime.
And
Sounds fun.
we'll see you guys next time.
Yep. Thanks for hanging out, fellas.
For those of you who are unaware of the drama I recently brought upon myself, I'll fill you in. My girlfriend started an OnlyFans account, which is a website where you can upload amateur porn. Anything